Hi YouTube, this video is going to be about a bike trip my wife and I plus two friends took from Burlington, Vermont to Bethel, Maine on the Cross Vermont Trail and the Cross New Hampshire Adventure Trail. Things didn't go as planned, and it started right off on day zero, when our shuttle driver that we had lined up canceled on us because she was sick. And I'm glad she did. I'm really glad she did. So anyway, this is the story, and a lot of things went wrong. Here's the video on the trip. Okay, it's 9 o'clock Sunday night. Monday morning we were going to bike from Bethel, Maine, across the New Hampshire Adventure Trail into Vermont and across the Cross Vermont Trail. And we had a shuttle driver lined up, and she just canceled on us because she was not feeling well. And it's 9 o'clock at night. So, and we're meeting her. We're at Brian's house, and we're meeting her at noon tomorrow. And we have no shuttle. I don't know what we're gonna do. This is the second driver that we've had tell us he can't shuttle us. Or, well, actually, we've tried 4 others. We have one guy who will charge us $500. He probably won't do it now on this short notice. So what are we gonna do?
We're going to drive to Burlington. Then we're going to drive to Bethel.
We're gonna drive one car to Bethel.
One vehicle. And then we're going to bike all
the way back. Then we got to drive.
And we got to drive
3 hours all the way back to Bethel. Good Christ. Oh, wait, I got a phone call. Okay, here's the update. Julie just paid Dan, the shuttle driver, our first shuttle driver, whose car was broken down. His transmission's supposedly going to be fixed by Friday.
We're heading east.
And we're gonna go, and we got this whole damn thing planned the wrong way. We got cue sheets. We gotta read our cue sheets backwards. I don't know if I can reverse the route in my GPS.
All we have to do is go to Burlington, so we don't have to. We'll be on our bikes much earlier tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So Brian suggested we just do our route and end where we were going to end, but if we're 5
we'll
hours
probably be
ahead,
there early.
So if we get ahead of ourselves, we're ahead of the curve.
We'll be done by Tuesday.
I say play it as we go, make it up as we go, and make it a real adventure.
Oh my God.
It's already.
This is already.
Oh, yeah.
This is the best. I'm telling you. When everything is regimented up and everything's perfect, and you know every single thing, it's no fun. It's nothing without a challenge. The challenge is what makes it fun.
Start last Friday?
Yes, we were.
Saturday.
Last Saturday, yeah.
There cannot be a true adventure without uncertainty.
Okay.
We got it.
We got that.
We're depending on a guy who's
got a transmission problem, I know.
But have bikes will travel.
So,
Yes, but
worst case, we have to bike there and bike back.
That's
But
everything.
it messes up all our stops.
Yes.
It does
yes,
mess
it
our
does.
stops up.
Take our time.
But that was another thing. We had our food stops planned.
There's stores along the way.
Tomorrow and the next day.
We have to rethink everything.
Come out of Ricker that morning. We can stop at that diner there, and then we're in Woodsville for lunch. So I think we know where we were going to stop. I think we just have to. I think
we'll be stopping for breakfast when we were going to get dinner, and vice versa.
The bike path is flat as can be, basically.
Yeah.
It's just slow going through it because we're going to have a lot of intersections. So we're going to have to pay attention to the backwards cue sheets through.
All right. There is a reverse route here in Strava now, right there. Oh, great. Now it's 214 miles instead of 188.
Well, is that including the extra 11?
I don't know what's going wrong.
It
didn't do reverse route very well. Okay, we're almost ready to go. We're at our friend's house. We're leaving our cars here. We're going to go from Vermont to New Hampshire to Maine. Beth just hurt her knee taking a poop in the woods. Julie broke her glasses. My GPS, which I'm the only one who has the route on here, was locked up. I had to hold this button down for quite a while to get it to reset. Well, you don't think you can go?
I don't know, guys.
Let's give it a whirl.
I know, it's a bitch getting up these hills. How's this hill? Okay, I got behind because I went back and went over that bridge a second time to get the click clack clack, and those guys went this way. They were supposed to go that way. So I'm waiting for them.
I was waiting and they kept going. I hope they'll get the idea.
Wrong way, Turner here. Dorset Farrell Park. Right here?
I haven't seen him.
What? Really?
Where did he go? It's been a bit of a chore getting out of the city with all these lights. This is the first sign I've seen for this.
Eat one now.
We're only 20 miles in, but we don't think there's going to be any place to get food afterwards. We really don't know because of the change in plans.
This is for
right now and for dinner.
And we're going to fill up everybody here.
Okay, we're done with lunch. It's 3:30.
Yeah, I got an extra
Okay,
two
we got a
that way.
flat.
Maybe. We'll see. Ready?
Boy, that was in long ways. Hang on.
Oh, I don't think you got a flat.
I don't think so.
Can't hear anything here. There's too much traffic.
And that includes all all the stopping and everything.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Stop?
Yeah.
Road. Walk sign is on for all crossings.
Oh, don't hit the chalk. I don't know how the hell we'd follow this without this GPS.
Yeah.
That's been a lot of corners.
Bike path along Stage Road.
Our first dirt road, 27 miles in. Governor Chittenden.
Road surface changes to gravel. Past entrance to the Catamount Family Center Trail Network.
Come with me. I'll trade a bike. Or a horse.
1.27.
On Route 2.
Then we do a right onto Johnny Brook Road.
There's Camel's Hump.
That's Julia, not my nemesis.
Things are gonna get interesting. Go left, go left. Go down there. We got some single track. Oh yeah. Beth doesn't like that.
Going down this trail?
Yeah, you're a mountain biker.
Yeah, I know.
You're a hybrider.
Hey, join us for Taco Tuesday or Burger Thursday, but it's Monday.
I know. This says beer, food, fun. Left. Don't know. Maybe bears wouldn't risk it to the straight ahead. The Stone and Coral. Somebody's eating there. We're in Richmond, Vermont. And check out this church. A round church. Cool. There's been some signs. Fiddlehead Protection Area. And look at all these fiddleheads. Okay, those guys won't follow me, but for some reason in my GPS, I have that we're taking all these little trails off to the side. So, and have fun on the busy road. I'm going down the trail. Oh crap. I think I'm gonna go back. Okay, this is where we were going to camp, but
I think
First option might be a no.
I don't know. We might camp here. There's no trespassing signs, and it's an old abandoned road. Okay, we're camped out in this field. There we are. Okay, this is the morning of day 2, and we had rain last night. The ceiling of the tent got condensation and was dripping on my head like Chinese water torture. How'd you sleep?
there was a train coming from Burlington and I heard it the whole way. 20 minutes coming, chug, 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 and getting closer and louder and louder. And when it hit here, the ground shook, I shook, and away it went.
My new pad that I bought at Sierra Trading Post yesterday in Burlington was pretty awesome. Our bikes were covered with a Kelty tarp, so they didn't get wet. Okay, let's see if I can start a fire one-handed. This is the beginning of day 2. Okay, we're coming into Waterbury, I think, and we can get rid of our garbage here. So waiting for Brian and Julie.
So we've been waiting here for about 20 minutes for Julie and Brian, and they haven't showed up. We tried to text Julie and call, nothing. We were all together about 2 miles back. They should be here by now.
For sure.
For sure. And we don't know what's wrong, and we thought she'd call us if there was an issue. So I think we're gonna turn around
and try to find them.
Try to find them.
What happened?
He broke a screw on one of his valves.
Okay, one of the screws on his rack broke. Not a lot of traffic on this ride so far. Hopefully we'll be on bike paths or back dirt roads soon. So what broke on your bike? Oh.
That screw came out and that hopped in between the gears in the frame.
Do you have that screw in far enough?
No, I took it out of the reflector.
Oh.
Got it in far enough to hold, so I need to get, eventually I need to get the right size screw to go back in there.
We're going to unscrew a water bottle screw.
It's not going to be very tight. It's not going to be...
And see if it will work in there.
And I had a whole slew of...
Right.
But the thread might be different.
But the thread's probably different. Okay, we've gone 10 feet from fixing his bolt, and it's starting to rain. And everybody's putting on their rain gear. And I guarantee you once we do, it'll stop raining. Waiting for Brian and Julie again, but pretty nice river here. And we just did 7/10 of a mile on Route 100. Brian, you sure that stuff I was asking you about last night wasn't poison ivy? Okay.
That was way better deviation.
Nobody's getting off to pee in the next section.
No.
I don't know if we're going to get away from 89 anytime soon. We've had it for the whole way.
When we get out of, when we head east to East Montpelier,
we'll have no more noise?
We have no more noise.
All right, Brian, what happened? What just happened?
Oh, well, the guy, I gave him a screw because I needed a screw to replace my bag. I went in there, he got me a screw. He saw, because I didn't have my hat on, how bad my hair usually is, and he gave the screw to me for free because he felt sorry for me.
Nice. So Onion River Sports
Hang on a second.
hooked you up big time.
This is why he gave the screw to me.
Thank you, Onion River Sports. You guys rock. Okay, we're eating in beautiful downtown Montpelier. Positive Pie has takeout in the back. There's no place to sit. It's like, looks like New York City or something. And up here we have ex-wife number 2, State Car of Vermont. So after lunch I had to go poop and I went to Shaw's Market, but their bathroom was completely out of order, it said, so I quickly rushed over to here, Champlain Farms. Okay, got a whole sub. I hope it fits. Not bad.
Wow. It's raining.
Okay, we're in the bus stop.
We're raining.
Keeping dry.
Decision time. Brad just said, should we go on Route 2 and not do the Town Hill?
I was going to do Town Hill to avoid Route 2.
Town Hill sounds
But Town Hill might be hilly.
Uphill.
And at the rate we're going and having...
Yeah. So
That
we
looks
did...
really busy.
I know, but the gentleman said it had a wide shoulder and it wasn't bad.
Right.
And I'm just throwing it up in the air, guys, because...
I say let's avoid
Town Hill?
All right. So Route 2.
Route 2 it is. So we aren't on Route 2. We are on a bike path. We just did something absolutely crazy. We were on Berry Street. We got off it, went on to the bike path over there, and then came back over here onto Berry Street. So this is a pleasant surprise. I thought we were going to be out on Route 2, but they have a bike path. Well, we were hoping to go down this as opposed to going up that hill over there, but this says no trespassing.
We haven't gone 5.4 miles.
No, we haven't.
But that just blows my mind because it didn't shoot us down here. It said bike. Do you think it goes down here?
Okay, we're at the under 32 middle and high school. That was quite a hill. I'm sure Julie and Brian are going to be quite a while. It looks like more rain's coming in. This is the first significant hill we've had, and Julie hates hills. We should have stuck her on Route 2, but oh well.
At this intersection here, the Cross Vermont pointed us up the Gallison Hill, so we followed that up.
Yeah.
And we actually turned around a little bit because we were on this little dotted
Should we
thing.
have been on that little dotted?
No, that little dotted
That
is
said
like
no trespassing?
No. What we're coming up and we're here. We want to go up to the top here, come across here and drop down to Route 2. We're going to be a little at 2 and then we're going to go on this 14.
Okay, that was Town Hill Road. All that to avoid Route 2, but who really can blame you? Oh my God, this is getting old. They just flew by this intersection. Beth just had to go back and get them. They're gonna love seeing this hill. All right, this is looking great. It's a vast trail. And hey, we're going this way! The new bridge at the big washout is built and open now. The trail is open but still rough. Use caution ahead. That was looking ugly, but fortunately the trail goes this way. Nice. Very nice. I just tipped over in that mud there and I tried to go over that route. Very cool. Here we go again. They just rolled by the intersection. I screamed to them, but I don't think they heard me. So there's a nice section of rail trail or something right here. Good job. Anybody want to buy a bus right on the trail? This part's a little ugly.
Multi-use that winds through Old Town Sandpit, then along an open meadow and across the scenic brook before climbing to the former route of the Montpelier Wells River, which is now private property. See?
It's like a mountain bike trail.
Yeah, so let's go, guys, let's go. The female.
So what happened?
One of my clips broke on my rear
Bag?
lanyard. So we had to MacGyver it with little bungees to hold it up. It's a rough ride.
I just stopped to put on shorts and look at the way these leaves are sticking to my socks. Well, I must have waited close to half an hour at that last intersection and they ran into their cousin, Brian's cousin, and we're talking to him. And we're running out of time and we got to get our ass down to this campsite.
Naked man.
Did you see the naked man?
No, I didn't look.
Taking a sponge bath?
I saw him duck down after he saw you.
So we're off the trail again. I think we were supposed to just go straight across here, but my GPS told me to go right.
So that's what we do, is cross. This is 232 and we're crossing it and going over there.
Okay, so I somehow destroyed my voice today yelling, come back, come back, come back. But we are at Riker Pond and check out where we're set up. We have both tents in the lean-to and the park ranger allowed us to stay here. It was so windy when we got here, we set up both our tents inside. Okay, day 3. We're leaving Riker Pond Campground in Groton State Forest and going to breakfast. 3 miles down the road, I think. I think we're coming to a road, but I think there's a trail we can take too, but I don't think anybody took it. Okay, Beth is waiting for me. This says it's the Cross Vermont Trail and no wheeled vehicles. Are we allowed on there or not? Oh crap, the trail's over there. Beth went that way. I assume Brian and Julie did too. I guess the trail is on the opposite side of the road. So this is the road I thought everybody was going down, but the Cross Vermont Trail goes up there. Oh yeah, this is really nice. Okay, we're up at the Upper Valley Grill and General Store. There's a warning, beware of dog. He looks friendly. Okay, I think I'm gonna get the Flatlander. The Boston fans here. Uh-oh.
What?
Price is subject to change? Based on your attitude? I'm in trouble. Let's see the blueberries.
We rake blueberries.
Wow.
I had never heard of that. Have you heard of it?
It's a cute little store. They got pickled Polish sausage, maple syrup, and this gallon is only $40. Very cute. West Groton, and everything you need for your car.
This is the Wells River Conservation Trail. 5 miles of trails to explore.
Far western end of the trail is towards Burlington. Is pretty trafficy and a lot of road, but from Plainfield on has been pretty nice. That looks like I-91 maybe. While I'm waiting for them, I think I will make use of the time and do something productive. Holy cow, I just got a weather alert on my GPS that there's a frost advisory. That's not good. Okay, we're leaving Vermont.
Yes.
Now we're going to enter New Hampshire, way over there. And here's the Connecticut River.
Here, let me get you on bread.
This looks pretty nice. Let's go to Dunkin' Donuts.
Or 3.2 from here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
So
The bath
I don't know.
covered bridge.
the bath covered.
So
bridge.
we will stop at the bath covered bridge.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
this
these
is
guys are not going to take this because it's too loose and rocky for their skinny tires. This is a nice bridge. Mill Street Crossing. So every 2 seconds we got to keep changing our clothes. This section of the trail is fairly gravelly, loose gravel. It's way better on our mountain bikes with these big fat tires than it was for Julie on her skinny little tires. This is a nice bridge over a beautiful river. Wow, this is beautiful. This is the Bath Covered Bridge. I think we're gonna walk up right here and go through it and come back. Really liking the Cross New Hampshire Adventure Trail.
Around Bath. 0.4 miles away from the bridge, take a right onto Cuddy Brook Road, turn right onto Dodge Road, and then it becomes Bath Road.
This is Bath, New Hampshire. Unfortunately, all these stores are closed. A beautiful old church, and this bridge has a bike path, or a lane for the bikes. Okay.
We're on the bypass section from Bath to Lisbon. Recommended doing it if you didn't want to walk your bike. The river came up a couple years ago and did a lot of washout, so we're taking the easy route. I don't know if it's easy. My right brake is a little wonky, so I'm going to just...
I didn't like putting the packs like this.
I know. Well, that's all it... So let me just see how...
See, I put mine over my bars, but you can't do that, huh?
I don't think I can.
I think you have yours... What's holding that up then? Just the brake line?
To begin with.
I'd put it over the top. Then the brake line's not pinched. You can loosen that up quite a bit.
Okay. Try that. I mean, it's been that way for 3 days, so...
Now try your brake. Does it feel any better?
Maybe a little bit better, yeah.
This place is called The Hideout. It's got some kind of an elevator there down to just one level. And you can walk all the way down to your house. We're outside of Lisbon and we're looking for where to get on the rail trail. I don't know why my wife is not taking the trail, so I'm taking the trail. So there's a guy doing some serious bike packing.
Was that part rough?
Was it rough? Holy shit. That was crazy. And this is...
We got 5.6 of this.
5.6?
Yeah.
God.
We turn around and we go back on the highway.
Oh, I don't want to go on the highway. Got thick tires? It's pretty rough. Man, you got a lot of gear. It's smoothed out quite a bit. Okay, that was fairly short-lived. Got rough again. Littleton Off-Road Riders Trail System.
Look at this on cue.
Just on cue. Well, that's quite a bridge, huh? It's a big span over the river. Looks like we're gonna go over that bridge to the downtown. Okay, we are in downtown Littleton, which is quite pretty. And way off in the distance, see a Dunkin' Donut. I could go for a frozen coffee. So we just got pizza, Gatorade, subs, water.
I mean, I got Gatorade.
And it hailed out while we were in getting our food. Half the people in the store weren't wearing masks, and even some of the employees are not wearing masks. It's starting to rain again.
What is the weather?
Okay, we're in the middle of a big green, but we have another one. We had another one coming.
Comes the second wave.
Oh boy, here it comes. All right. I see blue sky.
Don't make me laugh.
116 leaving Littleton, and it's gotten hot. We went a mile. Check that out. The pack rat. Nice. Okay, we're on Route 116 and there's snow on that peak back there. Hell, my GPS just shut off. I know where I'm going, but I think it might have run out of battery, so I'm going to try to charge it at the same time I'm riding. Although I charged it all last night, it should have never run out of battery. Yeah, look at that. It's at 49%. I want to resume ride. Weird. Never had that happen.
Isn't available. So
It's not open, and because there's no running water, we can't camp here.
Right.
So
No, that's all right. We can probably find something.
She said she thought a campground
on 116, 5 miles down the road. Okay, we're in the cute little town of Whitefield Village Gun Store. Okay, it's raining out quite hard right now. Well, Brian and Julie stopped a little ways back at a pretty crappy stealth site, but we found a great stealth site. Guess what? It's raining again. Here's some other information. My Garmin 360 camera lasted about 2 minutes and quit working. I've just run out of battery on this camera, which I've done all the filming on, and I'm looking for a spare battery that I brought, and I can't find it. Okay, I need to find the bag my sleeping bag goes in. What color was that? Under there. It's probably under my ass. By the way, this pillow is fantastic. And this air mat is fantastic. The air mat is an Avalanche, and I bought it at Camp Saver in Burlington, Vermont, because it packs up really small, and my other one was too big to fit all my gear in this thing. Ah, look at that.
Huh?
There's the battery. I haven't seen my GPS.
I think it was in the pocket of the tent.
Oh, yes. Okay, on to day 4. We could easily finish today. We only have 45 miles to go, but we have the shuttle driver issue where we tried to call him yesterday and couldn't get in touch with him. So I think we're still going to stick with Friday at noon and just take a real casual day. So this is where these guys stayed last night. It's right off the path. You got a nice view back there.
No, you had an awesome view.
The birds were.
We had a bench.
We got
Bench? What? We didn't have a bench.
Morning, going to sit on it. Yes. We heard the partridge drumming this.
He was all night long. I thought it was
That's got to go in?
All right, I want to see whose bikes are the heaviest.
Yeah.
That's pretty light.
I got 20 pounds on my back. Yours is heavy, I know.
The rear end of mine is much heavier than yours. Julie's is pretty damn heavy.
Brian wins.
Find the winner!
Hey Beth, tell me about your bike.
Cannondale Flash with 26-inch wheels, flat pedals, and a 9er fork. It's rigid. It's a mountain
Yep.
bike.
Yep.
Flat handlebars. It's got the Ortlieb frame pack, Revelate Design seat bag, Revelate Design sweet roll, and 2 Revelate Design snack bags. Got my GPS on here, got my trash, and carbon fiber seat, the bike lock, the rest of my gear on my
A
back.
ton of gear on your back and something on your front.
Yeah, that's my
And
camera.
hand sanitizer. Have you used that?
No.
Julie, tell me about your bike.
Homemade built bike, Nash bar frame, XT components throughout, Nash bar small pannier bags on the front, Delta panniers on the back. Those are actually one clip broke on that. They did go across country, but it was all road riding. I think the jarring on the rail trails is playing a toll on these. We've got a little extendable bag, grocery bag, SKS fenders. This rack on there is really a sturdy rack. It's not that heavy though, but it is sturdy.
Rim brakes. WTV saddle.
A speed sheet, yeah.
Oh,
that's
speed
a
sheet.
speed sheet gel saddle, which is really comfortable.
And you got the craziest bars.
Yeah, these are old racing aero bars.
Nice.
Probably late 70s, early 80 bars, maybe.
I remember those.
They don't make them, I don't believe.
I know.
Anymore. I had to find these. These are Scott bars.
Yep.
I had to actually find those on eBay. I have a kickstand.
Yeah, kickstand.
It's a must.
And
A bottle cap.
a bottle cap at the bottom to
At the
prevent it
bottom.
from going through the dirt. Or you got flat and
And yes.
clip pedals. What size wheels? Yeah.
735.
735's awful thin tires for the New Hampshire side anyway. Hey Brian, tell me about your bike.
I think it's about 20 years old, 40 years younger than me. I got in Saratoga at Blue Sky. It's a giant, and it says extra light.
Yeah, it's the heaviest one on the trip.
But
It's not.
this bike, you can down talk it all you want, but it does not break down. This is ridden through the ocean and salt water.
He's mountain biked with it.
I know.
It's got
It just doesn't break down.
some kind of a suspension fork that looks like it's got about an inch of travel.
It just goes.
He's got
It's on wheels, so it rolls. So
Nash
it
bar, very nice Nash bar packs. Very small 700 by 38 tires. Not the best for the New Hampshire Adventure Trail.
It is not polished and clean.
And it's nice and rusty here and there.
Oh, yeah.
It's got shittiest pedals you could own. He's got a kickstand, a seat cover, Huffy front bag, grip shift.
I love it too.
He's got a suspension seat post.
Is it?
Did that move?
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh, he's fully suspended.
This was state of the art when I bought this baby.
Hey Brad, tell me about your bike.
Okay, this is a 2016 Scott Scale 700 that I put a rigid whiskey fork on. 27.5 by 2.1 tires. Much better for the New Hampshire Adventure Trail. I have this Toe Peak Tetra M2 rear rack strapped onto here, and it's working out quite well, although it has slipped maybe an inch down, but is staying put. Toe Peak seat bag. In this thing I have stuff I get to during the day, include my razor, batteries, camera. I got a Kenda seat bag with my tools, Chromag seat, Garmin 1030 GPS, and I got one of these Revelate Design food bags. On the front, I have things strapped to my handlebars using belay straps. Or I got a tarp here to cover our bikes, the tent here. Got bar ends, which everybody gives me grief for. This little skinny bag. I don't remember what it is, but I could fit 2 subs in here. One on each side. It's got dual zippers.
That's a subway.
And a belt. My back. I have the clothes that I might change into today.
Yeah.
And some extra gloves. So Beth was reading to us something about the beaver deceiver, which I'm not sure if this is a beaver deceiver or not. It's definitely trying to prevent beavers from clogging up this pipe and flooding the road. But it's supposed to make it so you don't hear the water running, but I hear the water running.
Well, this might not be the beaver deceiver.
18.7 miles to lunch. This is beautiful. Check out this. It's worth walking out this boardwalk.
The beaver house right there.
Yeah. Brian, it wasn't a beaver thing, beaver deceiver. Julie
No.
said it was a culvert protector. Yeah.
It's gonna fall.
Yeah.
No bracket there though, so I could seat it.
Two loons?
Yep.
One just ducked.
Yep.
But there's 4 on this observation platform. Over so well the second time. You gotta get it.
Trail home, I don't, because it's
No, I think it's an animal trail.
animal trail.
Okay.
Look at though, it's all grown in there.
There's the loon.
Oh, there's the loon right there.
Two
Oh, two of them are coming right in.
Yep. You can see him in the water. If you stand up, you can see him right now.
Yeah, I can see.
I see them.
This one's right here. He's coming up real close. Going right up the stream. Oh, there he turned around. If you get close up, you can see their red eyes on him.
Oh, double. Synchronized diving.
Synchronized hunting is what
They're-
it is. I can see the fish coming this way. The little must be a school of minnows.
Geese are like looking at him saying, what the hell's going on? Whoa, there they are.
Stay your distance.
Oh, he doesn't like them. He's saying, get the hell out of here.
It's like, if they're like coyotes, they're going to circle them. And then
These guys are coming to attack.
We got the numbers. Yeah, I'm gonna go fishing.
That's,
The sun's not right to see the eyes, darn it. They are red though. Ooh, that one goose is brave. Ooh. We're getting out of here. Who won that one?
I don't know if this will come out, but this is quite a view. And I do believe that is Mount Washington over there. I can see a building at the top. Okay, this might be the Beaver Deceiver.
Yeah.
And that's what they don't want. That's what brings them to make the dam.
It looks like
Wow, that is one long pipe. Both ends of the pipe are underwater, which probably ends up working. Boy, is this beautiful or what?
So what's going to determine the level they want is the elevation of that pipe, the bottom of that pipe versus the elevation of that pipe. That's what's going to determine the level. And they can only go the distance of what the dike.
Sorry to be leaving this, but that was the end of Pondicherry and the Presidential Rail Trail, at least that section. That was the best part of the trip so far. Okay, this is the Israel River Campground. It also was not open. It's about 40 miles from Bethel, which would have been a good stopping point for our first day had we been heading in that direction. Here's the official state vehicle of New Hampshire. Nice old tractor, farm equipment. Really old car. That was $5,500. Look at that telephone booth. This is funny. Wow. Holy crap. Well, say the roads in New Hampshire have been very lightly traveled, and I'm liking New Hampshire a lot.
There.
This is spectacular.
Want me to do it this way? Oh.
Brian's out of water. Well, Route 2 probably goes through Gorham, so she's going to take Route 2 that way. We're going to take this rail trail.
We're going to stay on the trail,
Yep.
and it appears we're going to go longer because they're going to go Route 2.
Yep.
We're going to meet in Gorham here.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that because that is a lot of walkable.
Okay.
So when we get into Gorham,
Where do we go?
we're going to stay on this
2?
2 to this.
To that. Okay.
And this is opposite, according to what I read, the Rattle River Hostel.
Oh, okay.
That's what the AT people use to get over
All right.
the river. So that's...
Uh-oh. Bigfoot.
Like I said, we'll meet you at Dunkin' Donuts if...
So the Cross Vermont Trail had some signs, but not enough to actually navigate. So I'm glad I had the GPS track. But the New Hampshire one has a great map.
Yeah.
And we've done all this from there up to there. And we're doing the rest of this. And
100 feet.
500 feet of
yeah,
Total.
the elevation profile looks way worse.
This was definitely. We
Oh.
did definitely. We did that.
I don't think we did that.
Yeah,
because,
we had to because it's
well,
the rail trail.
oh, we were on the actual trail, but we didn't hit any big hills.
We did it.
This
500
this is exaggerated out of proportion. So we're heading towards Gorham now, and the trail has gotten really nice. It's quite the bridge. We're gonna follow this across the bridge and over here, but we have to get to Gorham. So we actually have to drop down and get on that road. So we have to go back. Okay, we're at McDonald's in Gorham. And how nice is this? We got a log we can sit on overlooking the river. Okay, this is crazy. The inside of the McDonald's is closed, so you have to go to the drive-thru on foot.
Hi, what can I get for you today? Sure, medium or large?
Large.
Number one.
I'm sorry, what was that, honey? A medium?
Number one.
Sure.
medium.
And the drink, honey?
Do you have? Can I get a milkshake or a shake?
Of course, do you want chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry?
Vanilla is good.
And is whipped cream okay on that?
Absolutely.
All right, honey, anything else today?
That's it.
All right.
Subway customer parking. Beth, you're not handicapped, are you? Oh, that fits nice.
Okay.
Now I gotta try to fit one on the other side.
Don't squish it though, Brad. If it doesn't fit, don't do it. Don't do it.
These Subway subs are huge. Okay, Brian's lost so much weight on this trip.
I have not.
He's got to tighten his pants. We're putting our lights on and gonna ride Route 2 for 5 miles. So here's the Rattle River Hostel. That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad, no, but I really thought it was downhill, guys. I'm sorry.
Where there's a downhill, there's always an uphill.
That was not what I was expecting.
I don't know if you can tell what that is, but that is an owl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at these guys. Where you going, buddy? So this is North Road, I think. It's been pretty nice. A lot of very nice houses, some great views, been quite pleasant. I think one car has passed us. Look at that house. Holy crap. Philbrook Farm. Okay, we are stealth camping on a little path we found and drying out our gear. So this is bad. Found a tick on me, crawling up my ankle. We've been out for 4 days, freezing our ass off, and today I'm dying of the heat. Time for the contacts.
You got anything to go in mine other than your skate?
Uh-oh. My GPS says we have 316 miles to go. We have 3 hours to do it. We better get in a plane. Ah, look at this. We only have 10.65 miles to go, and we have 3 hours to do it. I think we can handle that. Okay, we're coming up to the bike path at the end, and we got our first rude driver. Fly GYD. I don't know what his problem is. Okay, here's the bike path.
That guy deep in this horn was kind of uncalled for.
No kidding. So somewhere here is an adventure park and campground, which I think is this, which we wanted to stay at, but it's not open yet. So we couldn't do that. This looks like a great place to stay. Bethel Outdoor Adventures and Campground. Let's go around the corner and we're gonna go over the river.
Brad, you want to take our picture? Let's do a bike, I bet.
Yeah.
This is called giving your dog a long leash. Okay, we're officially done. And now we gotta find Lincoln Street for Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' to go.
So, this is a good way to end our trip. Oh my God, what did you guys get? You got a whole box of donuts? So Dan, our shuttle driver, is coming in a Nissan Rogue, I understand, and we're meeting him here at Dunkin' Donuts. I guess he has a 4-bike rack. Should be interesting.
I had an extra sleep shirt I shouldn't have brought. I had a pillow I shouldn't have brought. I'm glad I brought extra shoes.
I used everything I brought except for my Frog Togs rain suit because it didn't rain enough.
Well, no,
I
it,
used,
it didn't rain
rained plenty,
enough.
but it didn't rain hard
Your
enough.
poncho was good enough.
My poncho was really good.
She's coming back. We waved to her earlier. Hello.
I used all my underwear plus one. I packed enough, and I don't know how I did it, but I was short a pair. And I used all my socks and all my shirts. I only had one pair of shorts and one pair of tights. And boy, are they a mess.
Yeah, you know what?
I was able to wash mine.
Because he baby powdered himself at night, like
I
sugar
can't stand
donuts,
it.
like he went into a confectionery sugar shop.
I can't stand to be sticky, so I cover myself in baby powder. All right.
I don't know, Dan.
You can put 4 bikes on that?
Oh,
Jeez, well, Dan said he had a bike rack that fit 4 bikes, and I guess that's true. But it's definitely not ideal. And then in here we have every bit of gear we have back there, and no room to spare. Wish us luck. So what's wrong with your car?
It's deader than a doornail.
And Dan is going to come to the rescue. Look at
And
this.
he asked me to try the little one out, and I said, well, okay. I was a little skeptical, but the darn thing works pretty good.
Now what is she? Oh! We can't stop the alarm.
Now shut the door.
Shut the
before you
door.
Try to start it.
Now try to start it. Oh, thank God. All right, now leave it running.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord is right.
Electronic vehicles.
So that was our trip, just under 200 miles in 5 days. We started in Colchester and did the Burlington bike path along Lake Champlain, which is not part of the Cross Vermont Trail, but well worth doing. The Cross Vermont Trail, up until you get to out of Williston, is pretty trafficy. From there on, it's okay, and from Plainfield on, if you take a bypass on an old railroad bed that we took, instead of going out on Route 2 and going up to Marshfield, is really nice. The Cross New Hampshire Trail is much rougher than I expected, with pretty rocky surfaces, loose rock, loose sand, and much better on a mountain bike than it was for our friends on 700C by 2035 and 38 wheels, I think they were. So I would recommend a mountain bike for the Cross New Hampshire Trail. I did like the Cross New Hampshire part better. The Pondicherry area was the highlight, and the views of the Presidential Range as we were leaving Pondicherry were outstanding. We went in early May and were hoping to stay at some campgrounds, but none of them are open. So hopefully this gives you a feel for what it's like to do the Cross Vermont and Cross New Hampshire Trails. I was glad our shuttle driver canceled on us, not only because she was sick, but because we had a fair amount of rain and we were going with the wind, which was a big help as far as keeping warm. I hope maybe this video inspires you to do the Cross Vermont or Cross New Hampshire Trail or both. And if you do, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.